of this.
Magnum. Holy
Show
moly.
you the trigger.
Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. Dear God. It's beautiful.
Here it is.
This is the classic smoke to glass reinvented. Tornado is not just any smoke device, but this has specifically been designed to blend in with your deck of cards. So you add the gimmick to your own deck, perform your everyday card magic, and you're ready to go to blow them away. Perform the classic smoke to glass as never done before. For the first time, it's practical, very easy to do, very convenient, and the smoke is under your 100% control at all times. Tornado is not only designed to do the classic smoke to glass effect, but it is created to elevate your everyday card magic. Use it to change cards, to reveal cards, or use the Tornado gimmick in your favorite haunted deck routine.
Bam. That is called Tornado, and it is brand spanking new. As Joe Berman mentioned, who just sent us some stars, and thank you for that, Joe, this is a smoke device that is cleverly hidden inside of a deck of cards. And there's a lot that you can do with it, not just the smoke to glass. And I'm actually going to give you a little look at that right now. These are some more kind of like your everyday ways you might use it with your card magic, because again, it is for a deck of cards. This is the thing they're kind of selling it on, is having the glass filled with smoke. And I know a lot of you out there have some ideas with this already. I know John Shack, our friend Shack, the Stone Sorcerer, obviously smoke. I mean, come on, it's just like that's a given. And I think Shack's got his order in already. Here's another way you can use it though too. You can use it for things like color changes. You know, you could literally have a card change or appear with the big puff of smoke there, which is really nice. And they're all self-contained. It is all self-contained. And there's some other things to let you know about as well in just a moment. So you can see here, you can use it to really accent a moment. And as I always say with stuff like this, it's better to use it, less is more. If you overuse something like this, it just becomes like another thing. But if you really use it to highlight kind of like a very special moment in your act, I think that's when it really hits home and is the most powerful. Here, I think they use it for a color changing deck. So again, as you can see, you don't just have to use it with the glass. You can use it as well in a lot of different ways from that. A couple things coming in here. A couple of questions coming in. A couple people asking about how is it different from haze? Well, some of the system is similar and a lot of it's not. Obviously, it is a thing that produces smoke. One big difference with this is that it is remote controlled. It's a remote controlled unit, so you're able to use this and trigger it secretly, as opposed to just using this, where you have to hit something on the deck. So this one you could literally have on the table, step away, and whenever the heck you want, you can have as much smoke or as little smoke as you want coming out of the unit. So that is another thing that is very different from the haze effect. Does it require the jacket? Absolutely not. There is no jacket required. This is a self-contained gimmick that is built inside of a part of the deck that, well, it looks like part of a deck. It's kind of like the Leviosa stuff, right? You have this secret section that just blends in perfectly with your deck. The nice thing, though, is that it does come with the gimmicks to allow this to look like a red or blue deck. So you don't just have to use it for either or. It could be a red or a blue deck that you incorporate this with. So that's something that's important to note. Yeah, it's a great idea using it with Jay Sankey's in a flash, which is a classic. Very good idea there. Ron Jackson, yeah, it would look great with my haunted deck. It sure would, man. When that deck starts cutting and you get that smoke coming out, like, love it. Lots and lots and lots to love. Is there a smell? No, not really. I believe this is just the regular kind of like glycerin stuff that you would get. Not much of a smell to it. It dissipates, quite quickly. So I wouldn't worry too much about the smell. It's very easy as well to get the liquid, obviously, to make this continue working over time. So I did want to mention that as well. It's a very common thing you can get at any drugstore, any pharmacy, is what we call it here in the States, pharmacies, drugstores. So that's also easy to find this stuff to continue making it work. But I will tell you, one really important thing to me is that it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much at all of that secret sauce to make the unit work, which is really cool. So this one's very well thought out. Our friend Matt Johnson, I posted something over the weekend. He was giving it some love. This one is a whole lot of fun, and that is called Tornado. And it is brand spanking new. So there you go. I do want to say one other thing, as I always do. When it comes to stuff like this, it's more of an investment, because this is like a utility device. It's not just a trick, right? We do offer that Afterpay and Shop Pay. So don't forget, tonight you could literally have it shipped to you for only for less than $40, and you just pay off the rest over the next few weeks. So it's a pretty cool thing to use there too. But that is called Tornado, right about there. So yeah, I like this one a lot, and that's why I wanted to wait before I started to talk about it, because it did come out late last week. I got a unit in my hand. I did look at it and checked it out for you guys and gals before I went through and started to talk about it, because there's a lot of stuff that comes out, but as always, I pride myself in all things magic on only carrying really solid stuff for you, my friends. So there you go. We have done that for you once again. All right. It is time to do our first free giveaway for our live people watching. So let's do it to it. If you guys have any other questions, though, about Tornado or anything else tonight, or any magic questions or stuff that you want to ask tonight, that's why we're live. So don't be shy out there watching this, okay? All righty. Good question for 90 Day. What's the process for you to know that a new product is good? Been around magic for a really long time, right? So I can kind of sniff out when the new stuff kind of comes out, kind of look at it, and I can kind of tell if it's something that's actually going to be usable. I'm not always right, but then I go forward and I do a little digging. I watch the instructionals. Sometimes I'll get a demo unit sent to me, or I'll just order one of something just to look at it. If it's not good, I usually just do it as a giveaway. But I do check out stuff to make sure that, one, the criteria, because this is a good thing. Criteria for me is that it's workable, it's usable, and it's something practical that you're actually going to use in the real world, and it's not going to break the first time that you get it, okay? So those are a couple of my criteria for the products that we really stand behind here at All Things Magic. And the other thing, too, is there's always going to be defects, and I can't control that. So, of course, when that does happen, we definitely take care of that and get you a replacement sent out right away. So that is something we pride ourselves on, too. But right now, enough of this chit-chat. Let us do a free giveaway. Let me shuffle this up a little bit. We got some friends out here. And thank you. I appreciate that very much, Tommy. It is a lot of work to kind of keep an eye on stuff and do that quality control. But I promised you I'd continue to do it. And that is what I'm going to continue to do. So Ellis Cohen, I see you out there. Good to see you. Gulion111 over on the YouTubes. Thanks for being here. I got you added as well. Brian Cornwall, I see you as well. Daniel Gettis, I got you added over there too. Who else do I need to get over here? Larry Colombo. How we doing, Larry? Good to see you on a Taco Tuesday. If you are one of our latecomers, don't worry. There will be more giveaways. So if I don't get your name in just now, don't worry about it. I am a one-man show, and I do my best along the way. And thank you, Stuart, for the love out there. Steven Silva, always a pleasure to see Mr. Steven out there. How we doing, Mr. Steven? All righty. And I saw another friend, Perry Roberts. How we doing, Perry? Nice to have you here with us as well. All right, and 90 Day. I got to add 90 Day on there too. All right. And thank you, Peter Nile. I appreciate that very, very much, my friend. All righty. 85 of you on the wheel. If you do hit 100, we're going to add in a bonus giveaway tonight. So help us do that. Tag your friends, share this, and all that fun stuff. And we will be sure to add another one. I got one more person to add, Rick Johnson. Don't want to leave him out over on the YouTubes. How we doing, Rick? Rick Johnson. All right, we'll shuffle it up one more time. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Gatorade time. Here we go. See Eric Kilmeyer, by the way, over in the chat room. Good to see you, Eric. Not sure if I've seen you in there before, but it is a pleasure to see you now. So thanks for joining us tonight, Mr. Eric Kilmeyer. All right. Here we go. And it looks like our first live winner tonight is Josh Huff, the Huffster himself.
Congratulations!
Josh Huff's going to take home a free Magic download, which is the first thing we do every week on our free giveaways, our live giveaways. Josh knows the drill by now. He's been a winner a time or two. That is the email, Mr. Josh Huff, to hit us up to grab that free prize. Info@allthingsmagic.com. drop us that message and we will take care of you right away. And thank you, Josh, for being here tonight. You are a winner, chicken dinner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
There we go. All right, Josh, congratulations. And don't you guys and gals go anywhere. Not only are we doing our giveaways for our free giveaways, but we will also be taking care of our star supporters as well. If you're wondering about our star supporters, it's a very interesting thing that we do. It's more on Facebook at the moment. We're working on getting remonetized on the YouTubes. It allows you to donate to the show on Facebook. And when you donate those stars, it's not just a, thank you for doing that. No. We add you in some big giveaways as well. So you are entered to win some really big prizes as, just for being one of those star supporters. So I'm going to put the link in the chat for you if you'd like to grab some stars. It is a two-way street here. It's not just you donate and we say thank you. No. You donate and we give you a chance to win some really big stuff. Tonight's goal is 30,000 stars. We're already halfway there. If we hit that goal, we're doing a $300 magic giveaway. That means you will get a mystery bag full of magic worth a total of $300. So that is the big giveaway tonight. So help us do that. I believe Scott R. Smith let me know before that Steve Zelke donated quite a few stars. So let me take a look at that myself just real quick here and see what we are looking at. As a reminder, our top star supporters each week, and I'll be adding to this list because I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Our top supporters each week are added on a leaderboard, and the people on that leaderboard, the top 3 of each week's show, at the end of the month, you're going to go on a special wheel that you will be entered to win a $100 gift card to the All Things Magic shop. At the moment, our top 3 supporters are Steve Zelke, Doug James, and Josh Huck. So if you would like to have a chance to be on our top 3 leaderboard tonight, all you need to do is donate some stars. And it looks like the lowest amount at the moment is 500. So he's tied right now with Ryan Daniels. So again, we'll be doing that at the end of the month or the beginning of February for those top supporters. So thank you for that. All right. So, and thank you for helping us get that so far. 9,000 coming in from Steve Zelke, which is just freaking crazy.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Let's get Corey added over here too. Corey even battling over there, just hustling away, man, with his gigs. I love it. All right. And thank you, Richard Zach, as well. So we talked about our first product of the night. If you're just getting here, that one was Tornado. It's more of a very unique utility device that lets you produce smoke. It's hidden inside of a deck of cards. We've got those added for you here at the All Things Magic Shop. Not only do we talk about magic tricks, and not only do we do giveaways, we also tell you about magic news. And I got all sorts of magic news tonight. We led off tonight letting you know it's one of our own, Ryan Wallace. It's his birthday today, which is really cool stuff. So that is awesome. Some other really cool news out in the magic world is some stuff that is on the television or, of course, streaming. You could find it there too. This is stuff that's over on the All Things Magic website. We don't just have tricks for you. We have news, magic news on the regular. So come back and check it out. It is right down here. And some of the latest news, man, I got to give a big old congratulations to this guy, Killian O'Connor. I got a chance to interview him and several other young magicians at the Blackpool Magic Convention about 3 years ago. And wow, was it a treat to get to know Killian. And Killian, I believe he was the 3rd place finisher on Britain's Got Talent last year. Well, they're now doing the Fantasy League for AGT here in the States. And like the judges are all bringing back some of their favorite acts. And they're kind of getting a team together and they're going against each other. Killian performed last night. And I got to tell you, Killian doesn't just do magic. Killian is magic. He is someone that's on the spectrum. He has autism. But he's kind of learned to deal with it, learned to fight through it and be his own person using magic. That is the vehicle that lets Killian feel like he's not an outsider. He's someone that's just part of the rest of the world now. And it's been a beautiful thing to see his evolution, his story. And I got to tell you, he really did some amazing stuff that took a lot of guts. There was some pretty crazy stuff he did in front of the judges. So I got to give the love to Killian. Great kid. And he's got a beautiful story, a beautiful, beautiful career ahead of him. So show your support when that voting starts to happen for our friend, All Things Magic buddy, Killian O'Connor. This is well said as well. Autism is not a disability, it's a different ability. Indeed. Very well said. So that is some very uplifting news, some very good news, which is what we like to share around here. The other bit of news that I wanted to share with you, let me just find this real quick. The other bit of news that I wanted to share with you is this guy, another All Things Magic friend. He was on Penn and Teller Fullest. I'm talking about Adrian Vega. Adrian Vega from Spain. He's a Spaniard. And Penn over here, yeah, he's like, yeah, you Spanish magicians, just he called them bastards or something. But Adrian Vega did a killer act. It was just a lot of fun to watch. And we have this as well on the All Things Magic website here for you. At the beginning of the show, they kind of did like a highlight, of Adrian. And one of the things he was performing, we've had a lot of questions about actually, was this trick here called melting, where you literally melt a card visibly, and then you can hand it out at the end after you fix it. We've actually got these on sale. I think you could save $5 on these right now. Let me just double check that. Yeah, we've got them on sale. Usually $35, we got them for $30. And he also used this at 4F, which is pretty cool too. So yeah, that is some other exciting news around here. One of our friends as well, Adrian Vega, out there doing some beautiful magic in front of Penn and Teller. The question is, did he fool Penn and Teller? You have to watch to find out, all right? You have to watch it to find out, because I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you. So that's some other really exciting news. A couple other things I want to share before we get back into the rest of our show tonight is stuff from you guys and gals. One of the funny things that I saw today was several people each week for Taco Tuesday, they post memes and funny stuff about tacos. I found two that I wanted to highlight right now. I want to give some love. Number one is Caleb Sheptalk. Caleb created this one over in the All Things Magic group. He said, if you have tacos, I will find them and I will eat them. Of course, said in the voice of Liam Neeson. You have tacos, I will find them and I will eat them. That's my attempt at Liam Neeson. Anyway, so that is one of those, again, Caleb Sheptalk. Really good stuff there. And this one really cracked me up. As someone tried to call me earlier, Steve Williams and buddy from Honolulu. J. David Tiemann, one of the Tiemann boys. My favorite Disney princess is Taco Bell. I mean, come on. It's Belle from Beauty and the Beast, but of course she's wearing a taco dress, so Taco Bell. I mean, come on.
And good night.
That is too damn good. We'll do it again. Taco Bell. So that is J. David Tiemann. You, sir, cracked me up with that one. That was pretty damn funny. So there you go. Yeah, you. Yes, you. Indeed. Luke, I'm your father. Cool. Can you lend me $20, Dad? Can I get some gas money, Dad? Murray showed me how to levitate a dinner roll the other day. You know what's actually funny about Murray? Last week we brought it up here. That Murray has started to expose magic, and we all have our own opinions about it. I think you all know where I stand on it. It's just kind of like something I'm not a fan of. The funny thing is, I left a very respectful comment asking him how Mr. Electric, Marvin Roy, would feel if he saw Murray doing this kind of stuff now, because Marvin was his mentor, and he took a lot of pride in telling people that. And I noticed today that I went to go back to his page to see what he's up to. Murray blocked me. So how funny is that Murray blocked me because I don't care for what he's doing? I didn't call him out. I didn't say much, but his personal profile I can no longer access because he's blocked me. So there you go. I guess that says something. When you get blocked, then you're in that special list. So there you go. Bye, bish. There you go. So I thought that was pretty funny stuff too. So anyway. All right, so we got more magic news coming your way here as the show goes on, so stay tuned for that. Of course, more magic. We talked to you first about the tornado. This next thing, this is something that I've always loved. And what about you guys? Have you ever performed, or have you ever seen someone do a killer version of the card under glass? Like in a bar setting. There was some really well-known people that do this routine. Doc Eason, he's one of my favorite people that does it, actually. But it's not always something that you can do in a situation where there's not a bar, there's not a glass. So how cool would it be if you could do that style of routine anywhere, even in their hands. And that is what Matthew Wright created. And a few friends, J.C. Wagner is another one. Thank you, Kevin. I actually got to see J.C. behind a bar do that routine in Houston, Texas, which was amazing. This is a smart take on it. Card under anywhere wallet, and the ending just makes so much sense. So I waited to talk about it last week because I wanted to make sure the quality of what you're getting here is good, and it is. So have you take a look at this now. Again, taking a classic of magic that can usually only be done in a bar setting, and now you can do it anywhere. So check it out. We will be right back. And I have a special bundle for you with this too. Check it out. We'll be right back. Go.
Hiva Haba Al's Card Under Glass is a legendary piece of magic that's been performed in magic bars by the world's greatest magicians all around the world. I've performed it for years, but I've always wanted to find a way that I can take it out of the bar, get it away from the tables and onto the streets. Well, now you can.
Just under the wallet there on your hand.
Is that it? One card jumps and lands under the wallet. Just here. I'll show you. Hold your hand. Look, I'll show you again. Right? Push it in. Ready for the move? That's the move. Hold your hand out for me. So that's the move that puts it under. You've got to keep your eye on the wallet. It doesn't matter about the card, it's the wallet. Just under the wallet in front of you there.
No, stop it. Stop the carry on.
Inside the envelope is a business card. Paperclip to the business card is one card. One card here. 51 cards here. Take it out, take a look. What? No, it's not underneath. Just inside the wallet, there's an envelope. Inside the envelope is a business card. Paperclip to the business card is one card. 51 here. Take it, take a look.
So there you go. As you can see, it builds, it progresses in their hands. Or you could still use a table if you wanted to, but the wallet is the thing now that the card continues to jump under. And the best part is, at the end, is that the card inside of the wallet makes so much more sense now, right? It's not just randomly, oh, well, done with the routine. By the way, check it out, inside my wallet. No, it's justified now because it's like, well, the card's not there. Oh crap, it's not under the wallet, it's inside the wallet. So also, not to mention, the wallet you get with this is actually really well made, especially for the price. You're getting this for $50, so you do receive a wallet, a card-to-wallet wallet that you are able to use. And this one is a billfold style wallet. I do want to say that. It is the part, I want to make sure the instructional thing's not showing here, and it's not. So you do get the card-to-wallet wallet as well. And you do get the routine. Obviously, they're not going to charge you $50 for the routine, even though I think a lot of you probably would because it is a nice routine. But let me take this out. You can get a little better look. I know some people, oops, it does come also not only with just the wallet, but you also receive some envelopes that allow you to perform the effect where the card ends up inside of that. And we'll do the smell test for I love doing smell tests. That smells good. I don't know if it's real leather or not, but it sure smells like it. But there's your sections here. Billfold style wallet. You've got a few slots here. Whether or not the slots will hold playing cards themselves, let's find out together, because I do like to know that myself. That was not something I did with my test. Let's see here. It does. So that's nice to know. If you got some packet tricks or you got cards, it will also hold playing cards in the slots themselves, the holders there. That's pretty cool. And then you do have your section, because it is a billfold style, you do have your section here for your cash, for your money as well. So there you go. That is the Card Under Anywhere wallet from Matthew Wright, and this one is a winner. Now, of course, this one is, oh, that's another trick. That's funny. So anyway, that is what you get with this. I think the price is very justified for what you're getting here. The wallet, the teaching, and a routine that I know you're going to use for sure. And the only thing you have to carry really is just your wallet and your cards, and you're on your way and you're ready to do a pretty sweet routine at a moment's notice. So there we go. That is the Card Under Anywhere wallet. Matthew Wright's a smart guy. You know, he uses this stuff. He's not just telling you about it. He actually uses it at his performances over there. So there we go. We'll put this back away. And I did want to let you guys and gals know something too. This is a bundle tonight only with this and his brand new trick that just came out yesterday. The new trick is called Swiper. And this one is really, really cool because it is basically a version of Out of This World, but it's with cards that look like dating cards. And you know what I'm talking about, right? Like it has like the little, it's got the profile picture, it's got a little information, the thumbs up, thumbs down, like you're swiping. So the basic premise of this is instead of doing Out of This World with, do you think it's red or black? The whole theme is, are you swiping left or right? You're going to keep this person or get rid of them, which is really fun. So you're swiping throughout the routine. And then at the end, you end up with a surprise with a perfect match. There's a really fun perfect match ending there. But the cards are included here. This is called Swiper. It's $25 if you enjoy that. And again, the Valentine's Day season is among us, doing magic for couples and that kind of stuff. Love is in the air. So this has a natural fit to it. Of course, you can do this anytime. You can perform this for any type of situation because people know about these dating apps, you know. I don't know about them because I'm married, but people use them. It's very popular, so why not make a card trick that goes around it? So again, the cards look like profiles for people, guys and girls. You're going to swipe, you're going to keep. Swipe or keep, and very clever here, routining. So yeah, now you can do Out of This World with that. There's some other ideas taught too, but the cool thing is if you want to purchase this one and the card under Anywhere, we're offering a bundle for 10% off of both of those. So this is something, again, we're only doing for tonight because Swiper is new. So we're going to drop that in with the card under Anywhere. And it looks like you'll save about, what about $7, $6, $7 on that. 10% you're going to save on that and the card under Anywhere wallet. So it is a fun one, and I know that you will enjoy it. And if you want to just pick this one up by itself, it's only $25. So there you go. Alrighty, so that is some good stuff. Got another bundle for you actually coming up here soon too, so don't go anywhere. It is for the Mentalist friends. I got some killer stuff for the Mentalist tonight. Peter Nile. Met my fiance on Tinder. Dating apps are very popular these days. Nice move on his part. It is very smart, very topical. I did not meet my wife on a dating app, but how about you guys and gals? Anyone else out there meeting your significant other on a dating app? That would be a fun little thing to learn about tonight. And John Hayes, we will get you added up right now to our free giveaways. Thank you, John, for being here. Let me add him, John Hayes. There we go. John, you are all set. You're number 88 on our giveaways tonight. And we'll add T-Rav on there because T-Rav makes number 89. All right, there we go. Get me on the stars wheel. You know, I do have some work to do, friends, behind the scenes. So let's go ahead and jump into our stars friends who I know I'm going to miss some names here and there. So let's go ahead and do it to it. All right, Kevin Lawrence. So first, Derek Bumpus and the Bumpus fam, thank you guys for your support earlier today. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. All right. Met my ex-wife on Yahoo Dating. Lasted about a year. There you go. Met my wife off what I thought was eHarmony. Oops, ended up being eBay. That's pretty funny. Oh man, too funny. Big Lou out there, thank you for your support. Of course, I got to get Steve Z on there. I'm going to put him on here at least twice because Steve Z was donating 9,000 stars earlier. Josh Huff, I see you out there as well. And Richard Zach, I see you out there as well. All right, Antonio. How are we doing, Antonio? Thank you for your support out there on our stars tonight. If you are wondering again about our stars, friends, these are the people that are donating right now towards our show that are entered in some very special giveaways. And you're going to find out more about this in just a minute here as we go in. Ryan Wallace, the birthday boy out there. There you go. We got you added, Mr. Ryan Wallace. All righty. Ray Coleman out there, thank you for your support, Mr. Ray. Scott R. Smith, as always, thank you, Mr. Scott. All righty, Mr. Cram, I believe I saw Mr. Cram out there with some stars earlier. I'm going to go to my little list here. Glenn Henry, let's see Mr. Glenn out there. He was in there earlier. Thank you, Glenn. And Dwayne Winstead. Jim Cox out there. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, thank you. Sammy Hoxa, my buddy out there from Las Vegas. James Schoonover, we got to get Mr. James. There we go, James. Miss Gwen out there, got to give her the love. Ryan Daniels, I think I already got Ryan. Let me double check. Yep, Ryan Daniels. Thank you, Ryan. Brian Sanders. Brian Case Sanders. There we go. Alrighty. Brian Sanders. Eric Elmore. Thank you, Eric. Alrighty, Eric Elmore. Thank you, Doug James. I'll get you added right now. Doug James. Jason R. Smith in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Jason R. Smith. Yort Spades. He was a big winner not too long ago. Yort Spades. And Richard Zach. I think I already had Richard on there once, didn't I? Yeah, let me add that one. Take that away. And we'll add Steve Z again right down here. Steve Z. Alrighty. There we go. Joe Berman. Yes, Mr. Berman. You got it, buddy. I got you covered. Joe Berman. Alright. Hey. And Daniel Gettes. There we go. Oops. Daniel. I can't spell. There we go. And of course, thank you for your patience while I do this on a one-man show.
Thank you for holding. Someone will be right with you.
All right, and Mr. Doug. Let's get Doug. Another Doug. We'll put you below the other one. Doug James and Doug Heitzman right there. There we go, Doug. Thank you for your support, my friend. Doug Heitzman. I think I pronounced that right. All righty. Here we are. Yep, Eric, I got you over there. Cool. Ron Jackson. I met my ex-wife doing a magic show. She assisted me during a trick. See, you can use magic to pick up chicks. Can you put Ryan Garber in my place? Absolutely. Ryan Garber. And Ryan, we have resubmitted to be monetized, so hopefully we'll be able to get you back in the game here soon. Timothy Ambrose as well. Thank you, Timothy. Appreciate that. All right, everybody. I think that's about all of our friends so far that have donated, and thank you for that. I'm just going to take one little peek behind the scenes to see something here. Behind the scenes, I'm looking at, we are at 60% of our goal, so thank you for that. Again, the goal tonight is 30,000 stars. If we hit that, we are doing a $300 mystery bag of magic. $300 worth of stuff in a mystery bag. So don't miss out on your chance to win that. Alrighty, let's do it to it. Let me come back over here. And let's do our giveaway. Let's do it. And Richie the Magic literally just donated, so I'm going to add Richie just to be fair. Richie. Thank you, Richie. Richie the Magic. There we go, Richie. Got you covered. All righty. See, there they are. Here we go. Good luck, all of our star supporters. See, it does pay to play around here. We do not just say thank you. We say thank you with prizes and your chance to win big ones. Here we go. And tacos. And our first star supporters winner, Ryan Garber, who's Peter Nile just said, add Ryan Garber. So there we go. We just did, and he just won.
Congratulations!
All right, Ryan. For those just here for the first time, this is when it gets fun because Ryan did win a prize. It's a mystery prize for the moment. Thing is, though, Ryan can say, you know what, I'll take the prize and thank you. However, he could also go, no. Luke, I like the prize, but I want to press my luck. What does that mean? Well, if he presses his luck, he can then go for even bigger prizes. We've got him winning a pretty good prize. We got some really good prizes on our next wheel. Now, thing is, though, the same number of prizes, we have the same number of whammies. We have those whammies, those guys you see. That means if it does land on a whammy, then unfortunately he wins nothing. So let's see what he would like to do. I don't know if he's spoken just yet. Got some congratulations coming in. Sweet, now press that luck. Congrats coming in from Timothy Ambrose. Yes, don't listen to Scott R. Smith. I don't get to participate much, so press it with permission, of course. Ryan Garber, he wants to press his luck.
Oh, yeah.
So that's exactly what's about to go down right about now. All right, everybody. As I mentioned before, we do see some of those whammies. And again, if it does land on a whammy, there is no prize at all. So we do want to avoid the whammies at all costs. There were a couple whammies last week, I believe, at least one. So this week, hopefully we can get a winner in here and get a prize going. I'm going to shuffle this up a little bit. We do have some really good prizes for you in here, though. We've got the In book test, which retails for $100 by itself. Rise by Sean Scott, I think it's over $100. Really nice TCC bag. We got Rejoined, Scratch, and the pin thing. Scratch is really cool. It's this thing from Mark Mason. Looks like a lottery ticket that then changes into a card. It's very visual and very cool. We got that. The In 11 coin set, Random Happenings. And the one below that is Pick Your Prize, which means he gets to pick any prize he wants. Now, there's another thing you see coming around called the Big Spin. The Big Spin means if it lands on that, he keeps the prize he already won, and we have another wheel with no whammies, and he will just win another prize on top of his first one. So let's see what's about to happen for Ryan Garber. All right, here we go. Good luck, Ryan. Here we go. Check our stars leaderboard while we're doing that too. It looks like Steve Z is still leading the way. Doug James climbing into second place, and Josh Huff in third place. So we got 1, 2, and 3. Again, our top 3 supporters go through to the end of the month for a $100 shopping spree right here at All Things Magic. And it does look like we're about to hook him up with a TCC bag. Those are some pretty sweet bags. So congratulations on winning one of those beautiful TCC bags. One of the nicest ways to carry your magic around and store it. Carry your magic around in style. So congratulations on winning one of those right now. All right. To claim your prize, please, Ryan Garber, drop us an email, info@allthingsmagic.com, and we'll get your information, and then we'll have your TCC bag sent your way. All right. So there you go. No whammies. Only winners tonight so far. So there we go. We'll give him one of these too.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
There we go. So we will close this for now, and we will reboot the prize wheel, the whammy prize wheel, and we'll now go back to our free giveaway wheel. And if you are just getting here, don't forget to do what's at the top. All you need to do is say win, and I'll add you just like I just added Bill Reeder, because I see Bill just arrived too. How we doing, Bill? Good to see you out there, man. Hope you're having a good Tuesday so far. All right. And thank you, Renee, for your star support as well. I'll be sure to get you added in there on our next giveaway, okay? I'll be sure to get you up there too. All right, everybody. So Taco Tuesday. Already told you about some really strong stuff if you're just getting here. Told you about the brand new smoke device. This is called Tornado. I loves it. I loves it a lot. We also have the Card Under Anywhere wallet that allows you to do a card under glass routine now in their hands or anywhere, really. And we kind of bundle that up with Swiper, a very cool new way to do out of this world now with what looks to be a dating app with cards that are guys and girls, and you try to get a perfect match. The next thing I want to tell you about is Mentalism base, and there's really no trailer to show you for one of these, which is actually kind of fun sometimes. But if you are a mentalist and you love very smart, no, dare I say brilliant methods, things that will make you go, that's just freaking awesome, then you do not want to miss this. I saw this advertised and I'm like, okay, it sounds pretty cool. And then I got it. I started to read through it. This little booklet. My eyes lit up. This oozes brilliant. This oozes genius. What is it though? So this is like, there's 3 different things you can do with this, right? The main effect that they're kind of selling this on is a free will type of effect. That all you need is your wallet, a credit card, and a coin. And you are able to predict the outcome of the effect every single time. And there's a really cool way that this works. The method for this will make you smile in a very big way. This is not just cool, this is really damn cool. But that's not all. There's also another effect where you have someone imagine that they've got matches you know, and then you imagine how many matches someone has in their hand, and then you actually open your hand and you have that number of matches. It's another really cool effect. None of these things require like gimmicks. These are all just very cool principles involved here. This is the free will. This is what you end up with. As I mentioned before, credit card, coin, and a wallet. It's a little look at the booklet there. But the thinking, honestly, the free will effect could have been the only thing in here for 30 bucks, and you'd be like, that's just freaking awesome. It's great. But the fact they also include some other routines to me is very, very cool. So if you are looking for everyday carry type of mentalism, because for this effect, the free will effect, which if you don't know what that is, by the way, you have a wallet, you bring your wallet out, you take out a credit card, and you borrow or you take a coin, you put them out. And you have someone hold on to one of the items. They give you one of the items, and one of the items stays on the table. You can ask them as many times as they want. You want to change your mind? You want to switch this? Do you want to switch this? And that's what's cool about this method is there's so many different choices that they can make. And then at the end, they bring the prediction out of their pocket, and you have them read it, and it matches what just happened in front of you. So if you're looking for something everyday carry, something that's easy to do with a very clever method, that routine alone is in there, and some other stuff too. So this one is really, really, really smart. Really. Like it a lot. If you do go over to the Magic Cafe, the Green Monster, there's been a lot of very positive talk about this one because it is something that people are starting to get, and they're starting to realize just how good it is. So there you go. That is something I wanted to share with you here. The other thing I wanted to share with you, Mentalist Friends, is this, because we have these bundled. We've got Double Tour bundled with the Nightmare Page. So Mentalist Friends, this is a good night for you if you are someone who does mentalism. The Nightmare Page. This is freaking awesome. You literally have a torn out page from a book, which is all you need. Book test, but brand new method here. Brand new system, brand new way to do this. And you could even have it done with two different words. You could have one person think of one word, another person, and you're able to get in and really start diving in on what the words are with very little work on your part. So if you're a mentalist and you're looking for something cool, looking for some new stuff, these are both perfect everyday carry things. The Double Tour system, the Nightmare Page, and we do bundle them up as well. They're not just great together, but also you can save 10% tonight only if you buy them both here at All Things Magic. We've got them here together for you. So as always, we only support good magic, and that is what these two things are. They're very good. The executive pad, that is another thing that we are proud to stock here at All Things Magic. We've got executive pad, I think on the second page now. Where is the executive? Did I already pass it? I know we got him. Executive pad. Man, is it page number 3 now? Where did it go? I know we got him. Hold on, I must have missed it. Executive pad, yes, there it is. Yeah, we have these. Executive pad is one of the coolest ways to do an add a number. So if you are a mentalist again, looking to do something where you hand out a pad, people write down numbers, and then you're able to have that be a force. This is a beautiful pad, and again, it is something that we stock. We do stock these as well for a reason, because they're really good too. So that's the executive pad. So if you had a question about it. So there you go. That is a couple of mentalism things for you, my friends. And as always, everything you find on the All Things Magic website has been handpicked. Our catalog of products is growing because I've been doing this now for 2 years plus in February, which is pretty crazy to think. So there you go. Let's see here. John Hayes over on the YouTube. Say, Luke, how did you start working with Murphy's? Curious about your humble beginnings. So, John, that's a good question. I started. I've been around magic now for, I guess, about 30, how old am I now? 44 now. So I've been around magic for like 36 years, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I mean, I've just been around the industry, obviously producing some of my own tricks, working with people to produce tricks, and then working with Chris Angel for about 7 years. And then we worked together with Murphy's at one point when I was working with Chris. And basically what happened was just became friendly with some of those people. It's a very small industry as well. You see the same people at a lot of the same conventions and stuff. You know what I mean? You see a lot of the same folks along the way. So I just kind of developed relationships over time. When I decided it was time to walk away from Chris and other opportunities, Murphy's popped up, and they offered me an opportunity, and that is what I did. So a lot of fun. Cool. So there you go. But any other questions about the Magic tonight or anything else, let me know out there. Okay, cool. We got those things in. I'm going to show you that in just a moment. Let's take a look at the All Things Magic group. See if there's anything over there that is of interest to our friends. As always, if you would like to watch tonight's show with our All Things Magic friends, it is pinned at the top of the group. The Zoom link is in there for you to check out tonight's show. All right, so there we go. We've got some Holly England stuff popping on up here. We've got, obviously, tonight's show. Let that load. We've got Brady. Been a while since I've done rope work. What's a good rope to use? Any of you friends out there have any suggestions for rope to use for those type of routines? Again, I showed you this earlier, the Paco Bell. It's pretty funny. Ron Jackson earlier was asking about podcasts. Any of you friends out there have podcast suggestions for Magic? I know we're a small industry, but he was asking for suggestions. I know obviously most of the popular ones have been mentioned, like the Scott Wills podcast and others. We've got some other folks out here talking about what's your magic curse, something you just can't get to work for you. Obviously tonight's show, more tacos. When the host of this show shows up, that'd be me. Pretty funny. So there we go. A little look at the All Things Magic group. This is an interesting question from Rohit. Anyone that have a good method to make yourself cry? Sort of like crying blood seems to be a cool thing. It's been a nice little thing here. Colin, our buddy Colin, Burt's Bees chapstick on the upper cheek helps. Interesting. Did not know that. It's like Daniel Geddes working on Edge. That's fun. People looking for friends to stay with at Magi Fest. Daniel Lusk is also doing that, along with Stacy out there. And Killian, I mentioned him earlier. Congratulations again to Killian on doing an amazing job on America's Got Talent last night. So there we go. And Eric Elmore, thank you for your support on last week's show, picking up some magic from us here at All Things Magic. Thank you, my friend. All right. Let's see here. All Things Magic going on price their own content or products? That would be insane, going on price their own. We are producing our own products this year, yes. That is a question we get a lot. Yes, we are going to be producing All Things Magic tricks. I think that's the one I just brought up, my bad. Are your created magic tricks available? They are, John. Actually, if you're interested in picking up anything from me, if you go over to the All Things Magic website and you type in my name, Luke Dancy, you will find tricks from me. I've got my compressed deck, capture, which is a coin and cell phone trick that you can use with a borrowed cell phone, which is really cool, and a borrowed coin. No apps, no fake pages. It is really just their phone. My at the table lecture, a bunch of free downloads for you guys out there, actually. My Stuck on Daily routine, my compressed deck concept. Also, my trick misprint is on there. And the one I'm probably the most proud of, you've got Skycap 2.0, which is the old cigarette through quarter, but now you're doing it with a like a water bottle and a straw. And the cap can be examined both before and after the trick, which is really cool with no switch. No switch to the cap, same one, but they can examine it before and after the trick. It does come in white for water bottles, red for like Coke, and black for things like Coke Zero. So those are a couple things you can get from me. And as I just mentioned a moment ago, free. And Mike Hankins says you can also buy tier sticks. We use them for David Copperfield. That's actually good to know. So you can purchase tier sticks to get the crying. That's cool. Thank you very much for the love out there, Renee. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is not your card. Oh, thank you, Nadia. Yeah, that's something I did as a download, I think, over at old Theory 11. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. So thank you. Appreciate that. Bill Reader, Luke's tricks are amazing. Have all. Thank you, Bill. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. And thank you for that, too. So, yeah. There is something of mine that I'm looking to put out this year, too. So stay tuned for something new for me this year. Robbie also says, learn to yawn without it looking like you are. It stimulates the tear duct. Interesting. Okay. Very cool. And thank you, Kent. Super fun. I'm off to Lost Spirits. See you all soon. See you, Kent. Good luck over there tonight. Something else I wanted to mention, thanks, a lot of thanks to you guys for your support. But we also like to give you free stuff, not just with our stars stuff and those giveaways, but also with the downloads. And this is another free one, actually. If you go to the All Things Magic shop and you go to Magic Downloads, if you've never performed or used the Anniversary Waltz trick before, this is a free download teaching you how to do it. And the reason I mention this is because with Valentine's Day coming up, one of the best tricks to do for a couple is the Anniversary Waltz. If you'd like to learn it for free, you can do that on our website. If you'd like to get the cards that are used to do the trick, we also supply those at the All Things Magic shop for $20. But you can learn the routine absolutely free tonight. So be sure to grab that and check it out if you're not familiar with that trick. It is a classic of magic, and I know you're really going to enjoy that one a lot. Okay, so there you go. All righty. We are 62% to our goal tonight. Thank you, my friends, for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Donald, for the love. Good to see you, Donald. We're going to get you up here on our free giveaways, which we'll do again here in just a minute. Donald Cantrell. There we go, Donald. All right. Cool. So another one of the things, with Valentine's Day coming up is Anniversary Waltz is a great way to have cards merged together. There's a new thing that's old from Daryl. Yes, the Daryl. And it is called the Hyper, where do I have these? The Hyperventilation. Hyperventilation from Daryl. And this is smart. This has a very, very cool giveaway at the end that you can hand to the couple if you want to. So check this out. This is a quick little performance of what it looks like. This is the Hyperventilation from the long lost Daryl.
And you should just say stop anywhere you want.
Stop.
All right, we're gonna use 2 cards. Doesn't matter what they are, take a look at them. You can show the camera, is not that kind of a trick. Okay, so we have the 5 of clubs and we have the 6 of hearts. So this is what we're gonna do. They're not gonna be facing the same way. They're gonna be facing opposite of each other, as you see. That way, when you sign one, then you'll sign the other and we'll sign the back. And for that, we need the Sharpie. So can you go ahead and sign that 5?
This one?
Yep. Perfect, and then sign the back of the 6. Oh, look at that, you've done this before. And then can you sign the front of the 6 now, and then the back of the 5. Okay. Now, in order for us to, technically, you have signed both sides of those cards, and this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have them go into the 4th dimension, and in order to do that, we're just going to do this very important cut right about there, then here. But the most important of them all is actually right through the center. It is because this one that we can start changing the way this reality works, or at least for those cards. And as you can see now, they're technically in the 4th dimension right now. Now, it is here that I can change the properties of how these cards are actually put together, and you'll notice that if I actually take this, and look, if we go like this, you'll notice that it almost looks like they're going through each other.
Yeah.
And it is when you come back that you have something that's quite irregular, because you have, there is your 5 with the 6, and here is the back with your signatures, and you can check everything else.
That's good.
All right, there you go. That is Hyperventilation. You get this really funky looking thing at the end with the cards kind of merged in this weird way together. One of the coolest ways to hand out a souvenir, and of course, as you can guess, doing this for a couple would be just the icing on the cake. Rob Anderson uses variation of this effect to close his marriage proposals. This is a phenomenal effect. Yes, it is. Good question about the refills. So the thing is, you receive 24 cards that allow you to perform this effect, and you do not need to use all 24 cards, of course, to do the trick at one time. I will say, as far as refills go over time, you do not need to worry about the cards so much because they're not like specially printed. They're all very common things that you can find. You could literally get a full deck of each one of the things needed for about $6, I think. So if you really, really, really want to perform this all the time, which I know a lot of you probably want to because it is a great looking thing, and not worry about refills, what you need to perform the effect is very easy to get a lot of for a very cheap price. So I wanted to say that too. Damn, that's great. How have I never seen this before, right? That is what I do. I bring you, my friends, really solid, practical stuff that you may or may not have seen before. And this is one of those right here, thanks to the legend that was Daryl. Really love this one a lot. It is really sweet, indeed. Ray Coleman says, nice, indeed. So it's got that really weird kind of ending there, but you're going to give them something I'm sure they will never, ever forget. And yes, many magic dealers sell what you need. That's right. And if you guys are interested in another trick that's really good for couples this time of year, I cannot say enough good things about this trick too. This is one I personally use all the time, even in place of Anniversary Waltz. There, I said it. This is called Royal Couple. This is the one I perform when I do magic proposals at the end. Well, not at the end, but one of the last things I do. You literally have two cards, one signed on the front, on the back, the other one signed on the back. These two cards end up fusing together, but the best thing is you get this as the ending. It doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. I've used the shit out of this trick, Royal Couple, on the regular. I use this a lot. And you receive like 50 or so of these things when you perform it. I've gone through, not quite half, but I've gone through a bunch. So this is what you get. You get a whole bunch of these for only $30. So if you're looking for some Valentine's Day stuff, or couples, weddings, anniversaries, if you do that kind of stuff as a magician, this is something I can guarantee you they will keep 100%. So there you go. This is freaking awesome. But so is hyperventilation. So all these things are great. I just really wanted to kind of show you some things in the spirit of kind of the whole love is in the air, with the whole Valentine's Day and stuff coming up. So last week we talked about double cross with the red heart instead of the X. There's one other thing I got for you when it comes to the whole like lovey-dovey stuff. And that is, let me find it for you right here. These, I've also got these for you. We got these in stock. I know during Halloween we stocked the sponge eyeballs and we actually were sold out several times because I know friends like to use sponge products. This is something we now have for you too. Sponge heart sets. Now the cool thing is it comes with 5 of the regular size ones, just 5 of them. But then you get the big one. And when I do coin magic, I always like to end with a jumbo coin revelation. And the responses you get for that are just crazy. A lot of times when we do sponge ball tricks, we end up with like a big handful of the sponge balls going everywhere. But this time you get the big one. You get 5 of the small ones to do the things in the hands. And then at the end, they're holding the big heart. So there you go. That is a sponge heart set from Goshman. These are the Goshman. So they're very soft. Very, very soft. And the nice thing too is they also include a little routine for you to use with them. So if you don't have anything in mind, they also tell you what to do to make the routine happen. And there you go. So enjoy that. And a great price on that, only less than $8. So there you go. Mark Schaefer, here are even more stars just because. What are you talking about? What'd you do over there, Mark Schaefer? What'd you do? Are they popping up here? What'd you do, Mark Schaefer? Holy shit, he dropped a hell of a lot more stars. Yes, he did. Mark, just so you know, by the way, and thank you for that. Let me just do our thing, because that's crazy.
What the hell?
Damn. Thank you, Mark Schaefer.
Oh my God, no way.
I also wanted to let you know, my friends, that our top star supporters, after each show, we take the top 3 people, which right now is Mark Schaefer, Steve Zelke, and Doug James. Our top 3 people go on a list at the end of the month. Those people and the rest of our top 3 from our previous shows go on a wheel, And at the end of the month, one person will win a $100 gift card to the All Things Magic shop. And Mark Schaefer, I am pretty damn sure you're going to be on that list tonight. You're going to be on our giveaway at the end of the month. So thank you, Mark, for being one of our top star supporters. And also thank you for helping us just hit our goal. And thank you, Scott R. Smith, for another 1,000 stars. Oh my gosh, thank you.
Oh my God!
Thank you. Are these super soft? Yes, these are super soft. Very, very soft. Super soft indeed from Goshton. So we got those in stock for you too. Okay. So there you go. Alrighty. VIP status all the way. You got that right. Damn right. Got that right. Because we love all of the support, but definitely some people go above and beyond, and we cannot thank people enough for that. All right. Cool. So let's do another free giveaway. Let's do that. Let's give away some free stuff. Let's do that because that's what we do around here. We like to give away stuff. And thank you to our supporters, and thank you to our friends watching the All Things Magic Lounge for hanging out with us too. We appreciate you being here. Thank you. All right. So let us see who our next free winner is. Let me come back over here. All right. Appreciate you checking in on my hand surgery. Of course, Mark, and I hope you're continuing to heal quickly and safely as well, because obviously you don't want to overdo it. But of course, and for those that don't know, Mark Schaefer had some hand surgery, like you just mentioned, and he's been on the rehab. He's been on the comeback for the last couple weeks, I think, and he's going to be on the comeback for about the next 3 months. So let's keep Mark Schaefer in our thoughts when it comes to his recovery. Okay, cool. And yes, once again, happy birthday to Ryan Wallace out there. And yes, Steve, I did get you added on our giveaways. I can pull it up for you real quick. Steve Timken right there. You can't see that, but there you are, Steve. I got you, buddy. You were all covered, my friend. All right. And Mark Schaefer with another 200 stars. Thank you, Mr. Mark Schaefer. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
All righty. Let us do it to it. Let us shuffle here and see who our next free winner is right now. Here we go. Brian Sanders is asking, was it Dupuytren's? I don't know if that's like a ailment that comes from your hand. Thank you, Mark, for another 1,000 stars. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. And our next winner tonight is Daniel Rifkin. Congratulations going out to Mr. Daniel Rifkin. Congratulations, Daniel. You're going to grab a $10 gift card to the All Things Magic shop. You can use that however you want. You can spend it any way, shape, or form that you like. All you need to do is drop us an email to get that information so you can use that at your leisure. So you got a week to do that, a week to claim your prize. So be sure to do it to it. One more time, congratulations going out to Daniel Rifkin.
Congratulations!
All right. We also had Mr. Dan, another Dan out there, not Dan Rifkin, but Dan Har. Let me see if I got Dan on there. Let me just double check here. Dan, the man. Let's see, I got Daniels, Bandani, and Rifkin. I do not have the other Dan. So we'll get you on there right now, Mr. Dan. Got you covered, buddy. H-A-J-A-R. You got it, bud. You are all set. Sorry if I missed you there. All right. And congratulations coming in from Action Jackson. And yes, ouch. Hoping you have a speedy recovery. Got that right. Did Mark say what he had? Oh, torn ligaments in his left thumb at the volar plate. That just sounds all kinds of bad. All kinds of bad. And Mark says, what about me? What about the win? I'm pretty sure I got you on here, Mark. Let me just double check that real quick. Got you right there. All right, Mark, you are all good to go. All righty, so we are going to reboot the wheel right about there. There we go. All righty, you are welcome, Dan. Thank you for your patience as well. All right. We did hit our goal tonight, so it does go without saying. Thank you for that. Thank you for your support. It is appreciated very, very much. And that means we are going to do our $300 magic giveaway here at the end of our show. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing that here shortly. So again, thank you.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
And as a reminder, if you're just getting here, don't forget as well, if you want to enter our giveaway for next week, all you need to do is this, to be added to our list of friends that have done that as well. As a reminder, I will not be here next week, heading out to visit some family back east. So I will be back east. So there will not be a Taco Tuesday show next Tuesday. I am going to record some content, though, for Tuesday and some of the other days. And there will also be some emails popping out with some surprises next week, too. So just because we won't be having a Taco Tuesday show doesn't mean there still won't be fun and stuff going on around all things magic. So stay tuned for that, okay? But I did want to give you a heads up that we will not be here live with you on next week's show. All right. Cool. Curious if you don't have a particular magic on your site, could you possibly? Yes, that's a good question, John. So if any of you have magic tricks that you're interested in getting that you don't see us stocking, that's a really good question. I did want to let you know that we can get you stuff, and we don't have everything that every other shop does for a reason. We are slowly but surely building our collection, our inventory of magic with things we only like. So it does take time. But if you do see something you like on another website and you would like us to get it for you so you can shop with all things magic, we do appreciate that support very, very much. You can use magic questions. Hit us up with the magic questions. Tell us there's something you want us to stock for you. We will get it for you. And we'll even give you a little heads up, a little thumbs up, whether we actually think that it's good. And sometimes we even go so far as to just give the instructional links to some of the things that you can't make, that you couldn't get yourself, that are very expensive. We did that recently in the All Things Magic group with Tornado, because it even shows you in the trailer what it is, honestly. So there's no surprise what you're getting. So in the All Things Magic group, if you're not aware of this, over in the group, we actually, on our video that we did, which is in the featured section. So if you're in the All Things Magic group, check the featured section, skip over the little event thing for today. We got Killian O'Connor, and then next to him, we have Pyro3, and then we have Matt Johnson right here talking about Tornado, and after that shows you the video. In the comments of this video, we have the instructional link for Tornado. So if you want to learn more about it, to find out if that one is for you, be sure to check out Matt's video. There's more, and in the comments, you do have the link and the password for Tornado. Again, it shows you what it is in the video. There's no secret what it is, and good luck trying to make the damn thing, honestly, because it's a very intricate remote-controlled unit that you can't make. So I did want to let you know that if you're interested in Tornado in particular, we have the link for you so you can see it before you buy it. It's $150. It's an investment, and you should know whether that's a real good investment for you or not. We do stand behind the product, but I want to make sure you know if it's for you or not. So,
There it is. Magnum.
that is Tornado.
Holy moly. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting
The wifey
for.
made this, so I can't not show it. I love it.
It's beautiful.
So yeah, be sure to check that. Yeah, we can get some of the Alakazam stuff as long as we have access to it. Like for instance, a couple weeks ago, we were talking about Gone. That was an Alakazam product. Some of their older stuff we can get for sure. So yeah, don't forget your overcoat. Yeah, I know, right? It's gonna be chilly back east. Yeah, I am going east. Yes, I am. Thank you, Mr. Cram. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. Matt Johnson is the best real worker in a bot. Yeah, he is. He's really good at what he does. Speaking of workers, I got one more thing for you before we get out of here, and I'll do our big giveaway, as I mentioned before. This last thing I wanted to show you is a worker's dream. This is called the DP switching envelope. I wasn't familiar with these, honestly, till recently because they were back in stock, and I'm always looking at the old back in stock stuff. And this one I think you get 10 of these for $20, and they let you do some really, really cool stuff. So I'm going to show you the video right now of what this is, and I think you'll see why I like it. So, we were just talking about real workers and things that are a boss. This one is a real worker, and this is very, very cool. So check it out. This is the DP switching envelope. Watch close, though. There's some things about this you're really going to like.
I'm Paul Rumhani, and this is the DP Switching Envelope.
All right, there you go. As I mentioned, you get a whole pack of these things. Again, $20. I know a lot of you have a lot of different uses for these, so I'm not going to try to fill in all the blanks for you, but you know what you can do with it. And they are well made, but I don't believe these are made out of Tyvek or something like that, which is why they give you quite a few to work with. So great little utility device for you there that I found that is back in stock. So got to get that old stuff in here too. Got to get the old stuff in here too. And yes, I know, right? Those are cool. They're really cool, yeah. And it is very clever, yeah. For $20, you can't go wrong. We should all post videos on the site of our Luke impressions. Oh God, what is happening? Wait, you do a good impression? What? What are you guys doing to me? What's going on here? Your wife should host one night and mimic you. Oh dear Lord. That would be something, wouldn't it? That would definitely be something. Yeah. Oh dear God. Oh my gosh. Does this act like a quiver? Not necessarily, not exactly the same way, but there's only so many ways you can do a switch with this. Similar but not. Similar but not. Okay. All right. So yeah, that is that. So let's do our recap for tonight. Actually, I have one more thing I want to show you magic-wise, then we'll do our recap, because I don't want to miss this. Our friend Robbie Moreland performing some very strong magic. This is an all backs routine that he is, I think this is something he was working on with some Steve Beam influence here. And I wanted to show this to you. You should watch the full video. There's a little more he's talking about the routine over on the Magic Curator Facebook page, I think on the YouTube channel too. So check this out. This is some goodness here from Robbie Tremendous Moreland, and I'm going to scoot out of the way. So enjoy the one and only Robbie Moreland.
If I were to ask you to think of any card in a deck of cards, what card would it be? Queen of Spades? Excellent choice. I'd love nothing more than to tell you that I'm going to go down into this deck and find your card, the Queen of Spades, but alas, I cannot, because this deck, this one, is defective. Now, at first glance, it looks pretty standard. That is until you flip the cards over. Then you'll realize that the cards have been misprinted by the U.S. Playing Card Company. In fact, they literally forgot to put faces on the cards. If you were here, you'd be able to examine these cards and you'd see that they literally have been misprinted. Now, I don't know if you realize this, but every deck of cards that's printed by the U.S. Playing Card Company comes with a guarantee. If I were to take the Ace of Spades out of any deck of cards that's printed by the U.S. Playing Card Company and send it back to them, they would send me in return one of three things. They would send me some replacements for the defective cards, they would send me a new deck of cards, or they would send me a refund, which rarely happens. In lies the paradox. See, because now I have to figure out which one of these cards is in fact the Ace of Spades. The only way to do that would be to turn the cards inside out and see if perhaps we can find the Ace of Spades. In this case, we missed. We got the Eight of Diamonds, the Ace of Diamonds, but we are moving in the right direction. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards, 3 cards to go, that is. Let's see if we can get another one. Just snap. I think we managed to get another ace, in this case the Ace of Clubs. So now we have 2 cards with aces and backs, 2 cards with backs and aces. Let's see if we can get one more. And there we go. We got the old Ace of Spades we were looking for. However, I figure if we're going this far, why not go ahead and get the Ace of Hearts as well? I guess that begs a question. If we're able to get the aces, then why not go ahead and get another card, or another card, or perhaps an entire deck of playing cards. Each and every card now printed. Each and every card now in its proper state. And that brings us back to the very beginning. Do you remember when I showed you the cards were all backs? Or even before I showed you the cards were all backs, before I printed the aces and the other cards, when I just had you merely think of a card. So I guess the natural progression would be to take that final card and to change it into your Queen of Spades, now all is right with the world.
So good, so good. Be sure to check out Magic Curator. That's Robbie's Facebook page, YouTube channel, all that fun stuff. You can check him out. That's where he gets booked. I don't know if you as a magician want to go there, but he gets booked.
Somebody attack me like that, I'll get my ear pain.
Sorry about that. It jumped ahead to a wrestling video after that, so that's what that noise was. Sorry. Yeah, Robbie has got the touch. It was fun watching him perform for David Copperfield a couple years ago at the SAM convention here in Vegas. That was really good. Beautiful, indeed. Beautiful stuff. So effing F-bomb for sure, right? True. Love it, absolutely. And it's a great routine. And yeah, I believe it is as... yes, a great rendition of Steve Beam's Back to Aces. If you guys are interested in kind of learning more about that routine, Steve Beam's work is worth looking at for sure. And that is Steve Beam's routine there. One more time. Back to Aces. Have a look. There you go. He performed for Copperfield. Yes, he did. 2 years ago at the SAM convention here in Las Vegas, we did an All Things Magic show. And at the show, it was hosted by Chris Kenner, one of Copperfield's main guys, his executive producer, right-hand guy. And the next night, Chris Kenner invited a handful of us over to the David Copperfield show. David came out after the show, sat down with us in the empty theater. Several people performed magic, and Robert Moreland, did some magic in the theater for David Copperfield one-on-one after the show.
It is tremendous.
It was tremendous. And then David surprised us and invited us all to his private museum, and a bunch of us All Things Magic friends had an amazing time at the David Copperfield Private Museum on the tour hosted by David Copperfield and Chris Kenner. So that was a night I think none of us will ever forget. But yeah, Robbie Moreland did perform for David Copperfield. Yes, he did. All right. So there you go. That is some fun stuff there for you. Alrighty. So it is time for the recap. This is the time in the show we're going to tell you about all the fun stuff that we talked about. And we're also going to do our big giveaway of the night here right after. So let us do it to it right about now. Here we go. Let's do the recap. Bam.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Recap time, baby. All that stuff in about 2 minutes or so. We'll do about 2 minutes or so. Let's do it to it. Let's see what we can do for you, because we started out tonight's show letting you know all about the tornado. This amazing piece of magic that allows you to create smoke at a moment's notice with your deck of cards. The device is cleverly hidden to look like a deck of cards, but you see there that it is anything but. It is a remote controlled unit. You can also use it to do things like on a deck, color changes, other stuff too, but look at the just thickness of that. And that is all self-contained there, and it's called Tornado. So that is something we're very proud to have for you here at All Things Magic. The next thing I showed you was Card Under Anywhere. This is a trick where you're able to now do the card under glass type of trick, traditionally done at a bar setting, a restaurant setting. Now you can do it literally in someone's hands, which is really cool. And the fun thing is the card goes under the wallet. It's on their hand, it's in their hand, and at the end, it doesn't go under the wallet, it actually goes inside of the wallet as well. And we do have the wallet included for you here too. It's a great looking wallet too. So that is the Card Under Anywhere. And that is bundled tonight with Swiper, another brand new thing. This is from Matthew Wright as well, which is why we bundled it. This is out of this world with cards that look like they're from a dating app. The profile picture, some of the details, and then basically instead of going, is it red or black, you go, is it a swipe left, swipe right. Beautiful theming, great for this time of year. Love is in the air. If you buy this and the Card Under Anywhere, you're going to save 10%. So be sure to use this button, not the one up here. If you want to get the bundle, get those two. You can save 10% when you use that button there. Okay, so that is something else we talked to you about tonight. Along with this, which is honestly, don't miss this, even if you're not a mentalist. This is a system. There is some really clever thinking. The main effect in here is the free will effect. There's three objects on the table. You have them pick one, have them give you one. One is left on the table. you're able to predict the outcome, but it's so much better than what it sounds. There's also a couple other tricks you can do in here with some imaginary matches. You have the number of matches that they name in your hand. Sounds really cool. No gimmicks with this stuff, just very clever thinking. This is F-bomb approved stuff. So if you are my friends looking for everyday carry stuff, don't miss this. And speaking of everyday carry, this is also something we got for you. This is the Nightmare page. You're able to do a book test with just a single page, but there's so much more than that too. If you want to know more about it, check out the product page. But if you buy this and the booklet I just showed you, the double tour, you're also going to save 10% on those together. So don't miss that. That is another thing we talked to you about. Along with Love is in the Air, the Sponge Heart set from Goshman. We got those. They are super soft, so we do have those for you too. Don't forget that. And we talked to you a little bit about the DP switching envelopes, which are really, really cool too. So don't miss those. And the hyperventilation from Daryl. You know, there was a lot of good stuff tonight. We really wanted to cram in all sorts of like kind of Valentine's Day-esque type of stuff for couples, stuff. And there's just a lot of new stuff in here too. So try to get it in as quick as I could. But don't miss this too. You really get this nice, really cool souvenir for them at the end. Hyperventilation from the legend that is Daryl. And as a reminder, all of our tricks on our Taco Tuesday page are handpicked. Not just the things from tonight, but every single week. These are all the things we got for you that are handpicked for you. So don't miss those pages and pages and pages. We've built up a nice catalog over the last couple of years, and we're going to continue to do even more as time goes on. So you are in good hands there. And the news we told you about in the middle, I'm just going to give you the quick highlights on our website. Killian O'Connor was performing on AGT Fantasy League last night. Have a look at his full performance. It is worth your time. It is a very, very nice act. And we also have our All Things Magic friend, Adrian Vega, who was on Penn and Teller Fool Us the other night. And you have to watch to find out if he fooled Penn and Teller. All right. So those are a couple details for you there. That is the recap. That is all I got for you. So it is now time to do that really big giveaway of the night. So let me get it going over here. And here we go. Let's do it. So thank you, Star supporters, for all your support. We appreciate you very, very much.
Thank you so much.
And this is for a $300 mystery bag of magic. $300 worth of stuff coming your way. Some lucky person is going to get some of this stuff. Put me on, please. David first, were you one of our donators tonight? Let me just have a little peek at my list behind the scenes. I know I got Mark Schaefer on here a bunch. Thank you, Mark, for that. I need to add Mark actually a couple times then. And Renee, I also didn't get Renee. Let me get Renee's name here. Let me get him added. Renee, and I did get Steve Timken. So Steve, if you're watching out there, which I think you are, I did get you as well. Antonio, Josh, Richard, Zach. Not sure if I saw David first with any of those stars out there. And Skip French. I don't know if I got Skip on there too. I got to be fair here, right? So Skip, add you here. Skip French, and let me add Mark Schaefer a couple more times. Let me add him here. There we go. All right, and again, this is for our Star supporters, friends. This isn't our free giveaway. So I am looking at the list of Star supporters. Got to make sure that we keep that straight. All right, so let's do it to it. Good luck to all of our friends tonight, and thank you for your support along the way. Alrighty, so here we go. One quick question. How many performances do you get with hyperventilation? Well, you use 2 cards per performance. You do receive, I think, 24 cards total. The thing is, though, Eric, the cards that are used are not hard cards to find more of. You can literally get a deck of each one of those cards needed for like $6 for 52 cards. So you do not need every single card that's included either. They just give you options, so you're not using the same 2 cards every time. But you can buy decks of these certain cards for very cheap. So you can do this over and over and over again. So you do receive enough to do, I guess, 12 performances then with 24 cards. But again, what you need is very easy to get more of to perform it as many times as you want. It's not like these are custom printed gimmicks, okay? Don't think I'm on that list. Ron, did you donate stars tonight, Ron? Because I must have missed that. Let me just do a quick little peek, because I don't want to leave anybody out for our big giveaway, because if you were someone that donated, I don't want to miss you out there. Yeah, you did. Okay, I see it now. Ron Jackson, I got you, buddy. Let me come back over here. Let me edit that and add. Okay, I got you, bud. There you go. All right, got you right there. Alrighty. So let's do it to it. And again, thank you for supporting. And our top star supporters tonight, looks like we're going to round out our evening with top star supporter of Mark Schaefer, number 2, Steve Zelke, and number 3, Scott R. Smith. And again, these 3 people will go on our top leaderboard wheel. And at the end of the month, we'll spin for a $100 giveaway. So let's see who's going to win tonight's big giveaway, though. Here we go. Alrighty. You got it, buddy. And thank you, Ron, for donating to the show. Peter Niles should also be up on the wheel. I thought I had Peter on there. Let me just double check that. All right, let me just get Peter on there. Peter Niles. There we go. Alrighty, cool. Let's do it. Let's do it, friends. Let's see who's taking on the big prize of the night, the big one of the night. Here we go. And it looks like our big winner is going to be Ryan Daniels. Ryan Daniels, a big congratulations.
Congratulations!
Going over to him. Ryan is a big supporter around here as well, and we appreciate that. So very well deserved there to Ryan Daniels. So congrats, my friend. Don't forget to email us to receive your prize, info@allthingsmagic.com. All right? We will get you sorted right away. So thank you again to Ryan and all of you for the stars tonight. They allowed us to do our big $300 giveaway this evening. So don't know if Ryan has won one of our big giveaways yet. So I think this is only fitting then that he is the winner. So got to give him the love. Ryan is the name to have tonight. You got that right? Heck yeah, man.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. So thank you, everybody, for everything tonight, for being here, for hanging out, for the stars, for just being awesome.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Exactly. All right. So let me also come back over here real quick and give a quick thank you to our friends watching in All Things Magic Zoom room tonight, in the lounge is what we like to call it. I see some really good friends over there. We got Joe Kent. Joe, it's been a minute. We've invited you a few times. Joe, it is great to have you here with us tonight. It's also great to see Eric Kilmeyer out there. I mentioned him earlier. Birthday boy Ryan Wallace in the house. The always awesome Ron Action Jackson out there. The Team In boys, Justin and Jay David out there. We got Rich Gilbert right there. What's up, Rich? Good to see you, buddy. I also have Cody Fisher and his dog out there. I got Scott R. Smith. Looks like Frankie up here, rocking out some of the tech as always. James Schoonover is hiding at the moment. So is T-Rav, and so is Michael Dawkin. Always a pleasure to see those friends. And Big V over there, Mr. V. And it looks like CJ is hiding over there in the green room over there. And we also have Ryan Daniels, our big winner tonight. He is here, and there is T-Rav right there. It's funny, they look like they changed places because usually Travis is the one surrounded by green, not that's usually Travis, not CJ. It is kind of greenish, and that's usually his thing. So there we go. And Scott R. Smith is here as well, and Joe Kent has now gone into hiding because he's shy, I guess. So there we go. Alrighty, everybody. Great night tonight. So glad to spend it my birthday. It was great to see you out there, Ryan. I hope you had a really good birthday, my friend. Thanks for joining us tonight. And as Brian Cornwall says, another great show once again, but I will see you all in 2 weeks. Yes, as one last reminder, there will not be a show next week. I will be out of town, but keep an eye on the group, on our Facebook page, YouTube channel, and also on your emails. We've got some surprises coming your way next week. So just because there's no show doesn't mean the show in some way doesn't still go on. So you'll still get your All Things Magic fix next week. So thanks for holding down the fort while I'm away. All right. So much love to all of you as always. Let me check this. All right. Glad I got to see part of the show. Thanks. Yep, as always, my friend. And thank you, Mr. Cram. Another amazing night. Congrats to the winners on both wheels. Have a safe trip. Thank you, my friend. And I will see you all here in 2 weeks' time. You going to be at Magi Fest? No, sir. I will not be at Magi Fest this year. I'm planning on trying to get over to the convention being held by Steve Zelke. That's going to have our buddy Robbie Moreland there. And then, of course, Magic Live. But no Magi Fest for me. No Magi Fest for me. It's too cold over there, man. I've done that before, and it is just freezing up there with all the snow and crap. It's too cold, man. Yeah. All right. So let us get out of here. Thank you again, and we'll catch you in 2 weeks. I'll be here in February, early February. All right. See everybody. Good night, and thank you. Yes, it is called the Gateway Close-Up Convention. That's the one I'm trying to get myself to. It's over there in St. Louis. And yes, I can also pop up live out of town. I can always pop. Maybe I will do that. I did that in Florida. Maybe I'll pop up again next week. I have to find out. Thanks, Yort. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you, Richie. I appreciate that very much, my friend. I've never been to Magi Fest that didn't end with a blizzard. Exactly, and I don't want to be stuck there. Good to see you, Steve. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thank you, Glenn Henry. Thanks, Rick. Guess I'll be eating spaghetti. Aww. Suffering from Taco Tuesday withdrawal already. Thanks, Papa Spam. Much love to you, Derek and the fam. I might pop up. You guys will have to wait and see. Deuces.
Thank you, and good night.